because I don't know what's going on, man.
You know what else it could be though? Lately everybody's Wi-Fi has been being weird and phones have been being weird. You got to remember it's a computer and it does use Wi-Fi or
Oh,
whatever, and that shit if that
I
shit
was
acts up,
just I was just signed in to the gaming side, and that shit said, ding, you got a new subscriber. I said, oh man, let me go ahead and go back live with this box and shit. But I'll probably fight some niggas online real quick before I go smoke again. Oh man, it's Roy Jones versus everybody though. It's your man Killer Roy Jones versus everybody. Salute to Snow Jesus. You know the vibes. We here.
no,
Yeah, bro. That shit just caught my ear like ding. I said, God damn.
Oh, Poncho just messaged.
Poncho, what's poppin'? Tell a nigga to join the voice.
yeah, Poncho.
Let's see, where did he message?
Let me go look. You talking about is he on the tubes?
I don't know. No, it was on Discord.
Oh,
I don't know where he messaged it. Unless it was in the chat in the Discord. Let's see, hold on. Nope. Nope. Where the hell did he message?
Poncho, salute check are edited. So you got to go to the Czech Republic part.
Salute. Yo.
I see it.
Yo.
I see it.
Oh, okay, I see.
You see it?
Yeah, I see him.
The Poncho's
On my soul. Damn, look at that nigga. I split that nigga beam. Spling. Soot. Oh, soot.
Super white tea. They want that.
You know, what's up, family? What's up, Czech Republican?
What's poppin', Poncho?
What's good?
What's
How
up?
with you?
Yeah.
Oh, some more of it, man. Some more of it.
Yeah. I think this is the first time I've been able to talk voice to voice with my nigga. That's what's up.
Who is it?
That's F Tank.
That's F Tank. What's up, F
Nigga,
Tank?
what's up with you, bro?
Yeah, this the first time we talk. Yeah. What's up, man?
Live talk voice to voice. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
shit. Hey, bro, this
You
is
know,
where it's at.
I never knew they even had this kind of shit.
Yeah. This is where we start. This is where we congregate, man. You know what I'm saying?
The congregation.
For real. Stino put me up on. I said, let me hook this shit up. And it's discreet, you know.
And can you see the screen of what him boxing and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just be chopping up about a lot of shit, man. Just
Chop that nigga down. Chop that
that
nigga
nigga
down.
using Roy Jones.
Roy Jones versus everybody, bro. He's the best nigga in the game to me, bro. To me, yeah.
What's the name of this one?
Undisputed.
Yeah, so you remember all the boxing games, Poncho? Which ones did you ever play? I know you played Mike Tyson, Punch
all
Out.
of them. Tyson Punch Out. Well, I played Tyson Punch Out, Ring King.
I told you, Stino, Ring King go hard. You can knock a nigga out the ring. You can give him an uppercut.
Hell yeah.
That's fine.
Ring, yeah,
and they
and you
spin
get
around.
you get the arcade version. That's the one. He be banging. Yeah, Ring King.
What was the one we was talking about the other day, Stino? The fighting one? The fighting game?
Knockout Kings?
No, the one where you turn into animals and shit, different animals. What was that?
Oh, Bloody
Mortal
Roar?
Kombat.
Bloody Roar. Nigga, you ever played Bloody Roar?
Bloody Roar. Facts.
That shit went hard, man. It was pretty tight. You'd be regular motherfucker fighting. You could turn into different kind of animals and shit. That shit was. You remember Killer Instinct, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. But I ain't. Let me see. I'm trying to think what games that I was fucking with when I was talking about Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega.
Yeah. You remember the Dreamcast?
Dreamcast. I remember when the first disc game were the Panasonics. Those came out like in '91. Well, that was the first time I seen one, like '91.
I remember them.
Yeah.
I remember Panasonic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That shit went
crazy after that. It went digital after that.
After that, it went crazy. You're right.
Grand
But
Theft
shit,
Auto.
the first one,
The first
Yeah,
joint
the first one. The first one.
from the Skyview.
that shit was hard, nigga. That shit was hard as
Hell yeah,
shit.
and the first and the second Madden on Sega, where you could hit them
Oh
after the play and
yeah,
shit. That was
that shit used to be
crazy.
cold. I used to like that shit.
Hell yeah.
And that was when Madden used to talk on them, huh?
Yeah.
Oh
He be
yeah.
talking. You got the cheese.
Damn, bro. They need to bring Madden's voice back on certain shit, bro. They can't just
Man,
Yeah.
go forever
They
without
can-
having my son's voice on there, bro. That shit was iconic, bro. That ass.
hell
Yeah,
yeah.
for real.
That shit was iconic, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get more people into the Discord, man, because we gotta try to work, man. Niggas gotta work. That nigga Mark the Shark be streaming too, man. We gotta try to put this shit together, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta
And
try
so
to put this
that's
shit
what I was
together,
thinking about, like, because right now we have at least y'all three that are streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? So with that connecting, that makes it stronger.
Yeah, yeah, we just got to make that shit connect, man. I believe that this Discord shit is kind of helpful for that, because not for nothing, I could stream this Discord conversation.
Right.
Right.
Just be like, yo, bro, I'm about to stream. Like, I'm already streaming on the gaming side, but I'm saying, like, I could actually pull the Discord up on the stream and show niggas, everybody could turn their camera on.
Right.
Like, and niggas can really, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas can really do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And really be talking about shit. We just gotta bring that shit together. I don't think nobody want to fight my Roy Jones, bro. This online shit crazy, bro. These niggas don't want to fight
And
my
he
Roy
look just
Jones.
like him.
On my soul, these niggas don't want to fight my son, man.
You remember the old Roy Jones game, Pancho?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that was what we said it was. It wasn't
Knockout Kings.
It was it Knockout Kings?
Yeah, it was
Oh, I
Knockout
remember
Kings.
Knockout Kings. That was Roy Jones, huh?
Yeah. And remember they had like little
Yeah,
preset
I remember
rooms that
Knockout
nigga would
Kings.
move and weave around and shit. That shit was hard.
Mm-hmm.
That was my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Knockout Kings was my shit. Before
Yeah,
Fight Night, it was
Knockout
Knockout
Kings.
Kings. My
Fight
nigga,
night was all right.
my nigga Felix
All right.
Trinidad and all them niggas. Yeah, bro, that shit was fire. That shit was fire, bro. What, yo, son, niggas ain't fighting on Sunday. These niggas don't want to fight me, bro. These niggas want me to go to my career mode, bro. That career mode shit is terrible.
Fighting the computer.
That shit is terrible, bro. No, not fighting the computer, but just the career mode, bro. The career mode on this game is terrible. Terrible.
Everything in that game.
This shit is terrible, bro.
You gotta
Why?
upgrade your
What you gotta do,
coach,
training?
gotta-
Bro, you got to do everything in this stupid ass shit, and it take mad long to get to your next fight, bro. Like,
Niggas gotta upgrade the
and you
coach.
losing
bro,
stats. too.
what,
That's
nigga?
the
You got to
craziest
upgrade.
part.
That shit is, man. Like, you listen, man. Shit crazy.
That shit used to be simple, bro. Like
This
back
shit
in Mike
crazy,
Tyson's Punch
bro.
Out. Nigga only see the coach when he running by you on the bike and shit.
Real shit.
That nigga Mickey used to be happy as shit, bro. Hey, did y'all remember the trick? Like, I think you hit like during when it's in the corner in the middle of the rounds, you can hit like
Flash.
select,
Yeah.
and they go
My
start running
brother
your shoulder
taught me
faster,
that.
and your
What game
power will
was that?
go up. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, nigga. During like say it's like in the intermission of round one, and you see Mick or Mike or whatever the fuck his name is, picks up there. You start hitting select. The coach will start rubbing that nigga's shoulder faster, and that makes your energy go up, nigga.
That's
I didn't
crazy.
know that. That's some old shit.
Yo, bro, it's literally nothing to fucking talk about. And I took a loss on this shit too. My last fight, I took a loss on this shit, bro. I'm 3-1 now, bro. Dead ass, bro. Shit crazy. But there's fucking nothing to talk about right now, bro, on the fucking internet, bro. Nigga undertrained, like, come on, man.
Niggas recycling it. That's about it.
Everybody's so sick. Everybody got so sick and tired of that YSL. Now that he really going to trial, nobody even care.
Nobody give a fuck, bro. Nobody care. Nah, it's people that still care, bro. But know what I'm saying, like, bro, niggas is not like, it's niggas that stream that shit every day. The niggas be streaming that shit.
Really?
Hell yeah. What?
I mean, it should be something that's streamed every day because there's some serious shit going on and like with that shit, bro. So, but they push it out of the algorithm and motherfuckers don't see that. Motherfuckers is putting that shit live every day.
These niggas.
What's popping now is what shit. Basically, they're still talking about Shannon Sharp and
Oh, that's what I be. The Stino, the I ain't gonna say the spin, the opinion that you gave of Shannon Sharp, I think is as when you're young, right? And this is key to not having a parent and a father in the house.
Right.
When you're young and you see men like ex-football players, you know what I mean? These guys are bigger than life, and you see them acting a certain way, right? It doesn't catch you, it doesn't move you as they're acting feminine. You gotta grow up, you know what I mean? Because I can just think back. Nigga, I love Dennis Rodman. It wasn't a nigga alive who grew up and watched Dennis Rodman play, nigga, and didn't give a fuck what he did, nigga. And I'll fight you about it. Bitch ass nigga on some real shit. Until we got to a certain point where we had kids and now you dealing with a woman all the time and a nigga and God let you see certain things, cause that's what it is. God allows you to see certain things. You know what I mean? And then you see it and then be like, oh no, that nigga was a clown. Oh, he had an agenda.
Nigga was a clown.
Oh, this shit was, you feel me?
But when you're younger,
it's like, damn, man. We're unique because we can see the new like this, like we're the same generation. We're not 20 years apart.
Right.
We're all within the same generation. Mm-hmm. But this generation is different because we can see shit. You know? Yeah. We have a vision. We got a vision and we it's like we speak truth to reality, bro. That's all I know.
These niggas making this shit to where these little niggas gonna think as long as you get in the bag, bro, this shit is okay. Like this nigga's trying to equate. This nigga's trying to equate his masculinity with money. Like, oh, well, it's alright if y'all make fun of me because at least I'm still getting the bag. Like, nigga, I could look mook if I want, bro. At least I'm getting the bag. Like, nah, bro, just chill. Nah, bro, just keep that shit 100, bro. Like, nigga, you mook, know what I'm saying? Like, and that's it.
It was when we was coming up. This is no lie. Let me see. I came outside selling dope in 87. Really in 88. But the niggas that I used to cop dope from, they was leaving the game. Them niggas was really like, you niggas really had an exit plan back then. Niggas had careers and you could make a career. So I was buying dope from niggas. They was giving it away basically. But them niggas was leaving. But this is what I know. Them niggas had the same shit we see today. And with the niggas with money and they do this shit and these niggas in the streets, they was doing the same thing. They had the money. Them niggas was doing the same thing. And we would ignore that shit. We ignore that shit, man. You lying like fuck, nigga. Nigga, I knew niggas who niggas told me. I'm talking about niggas who supplied certain parts of the city, and they'll bust your shit, and they known for having fucking orgies with men and women.
Oh man!
And this nigga's a rider, and niggas won't never say it to his face.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, this shit is, you feel what I'm saying? And I'm thinking back, like, damn, this shit has really been here, bro. Like this shit ain't. Yeah, this shit has been here, man. But we were
our vision was different. Our tunnel vision,
right, and we was blessed because we was able to see that shit from a young age. Nigga, it wasn't nothing about like okay, we didn't see men turn to women back when we was coming up, bro. You didn't see it. You didn't fucking see it. They didn't put it on TV, homie. They didn't do that shit.
It was happening in life, but it wasn't on TV.
Right, but they didn't put it out there.
Niggas had RuPaul and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying
drag queen, nigga.
Nigga had
but it wasn't like today. There was no gay commercials, homie.
Right.
There was no fucking take
And they
this
didn't
and
have the
still
main
do
role
your
movie.
cha-cha.
They
Nah.
There
didn't have
wasn't no
the main
gay
role movie.
marriage. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They didn't put that in, and so it fucking just, it's still unfolding how things will be. Man, that redid that man, but we unique because we were able to see that shit. Like Stina, your daddy was there, nigga. That made a difference for you, straight up, homie. That made the difference for you, homie. That you didn't have. See, it made the difference
When you don't have the dads there,
in your decision cycle. Yeah, you went through that
right.
shit, but you went through it and got done with it. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Versus I went through that shit and I couldn't get it. I didn't know how to get out of the shit. What
Me
the fuck?
either, because I didn't
I
have the
couldn't get
father
out, but
around.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that other half. It took a
Right.
whole lot for me to get that other half, and then I'm damn near 40 years old now. God,
Yeah,
that's
and
oh,
then you're
okay,
growing from
fuck.
there
You
late.
feel me?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
blooming late. We're blooming late
Hell
because we
yeah,
didn't have
homie.
both of but that also should let everybody know that you need both parents, bro, for you to be
Fucking
equally
need it.
growing in life, bro.
You
Otherwise, you're gonna
need it.
be short on one side that you need, and it's gonna come later when you learn yourself. And that's the wild thing about it, bro.
Ah, that nigga is punching me mad hard, bro. My fault, y'all.
Because there's a
No,
lot of
for
shit
real.
that I hear Stino say that it's like, man, it makes me feel good because like, damn, that's what's up. That nigga had his pops say certain things, and even if he was listening to his pops at the time or not, it still was there to be put in his
Man,
mental.
I love that. I love that
Me
so much.
too. I hear
But
every
that
time I hear him say that shit.
hell yeah, bro. Because that's and I appreciate it because I ended up having a relationship with my dad like 8 years, 10 years before he passed away. You feel me? But nigga, it
That's
was like
good.
we was always together, and I was like, I felt that was all I needed right there. You feel me? But
Right.
it made me have those 8 to 10 years. It changed. It made me have it corrected my perception.
There you
Cause
go.
I'm a man. You feel what I'm saying? I had to balance. It was like, oh, and even with Pops, he used to be on some crazy shit, but that balance is like you say. That balance is and I
It's
see with
starting
my
to come.
kid. Yeah, with my
Mhm.
youngest, same shit. Like that nigga
But
don't. Yeah, man. What?
but
You
think
can't
about
scare
all
me
these
up.
little youngins now that don't have the pops. That's why they so lost. That's why they so uneven and easier
Yep.
to do the weird kind of shit we see them doing because
Yep.
a lot of motherfuckers just be around their mom and their sisters or something like that, and they ain't got
Yep.
no male perspective, no man trying to show them how to be the man and what things lines you don't cross as a man. You know,
You know, and most of, and well, I ain't gonna say most because I don't know the statistics, but I know it has to be a good portion of single women. They're not they're not single in the hopes of trying to acquire a man and have a household. They have the
right?
mindset I can do it on my own because society
And
has
you
told them
can't.
and made a way where they can do it and you can't, but they
It's
tell
a
them they
lie.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
right.
tell them
It's a
they can,
lie.
and they
That's
give them all the shit, all the subsidies, all the, you know what
all
I'm
that
saying,
shit.
X, Y's, and Z's. You know what I mean? But like you say, they can't.
It's just
You
like as
can't
if
subsidize
a
this
kid
shit.
grew up as say it was a girl and she grew up without the moms and just the pops around. She gonna be different because she didn't get that other
Yeah,
side
you're
that she
gonna
can
be a
only get from a
tomboy.
woman. Right.
Yep.
Right.
But people don't look at it from that view a lot that because we mostly see it from the male side or where the male don't have the man in the house. But if
Mm-hmm.
it was reversed where it was like, oh, the girls aren't having a mom in the house, you would see like, oh damn, that shit is like different than a girl who grows up with moms and pops. You know what I'm saying? She knows about why she's having the monthly shit early because the mom's is schooling her before it happens. You see what I'm saying?
And
Shit like
so,
that. Like,
yeah, you're right. And so, how the mother is how that daughter gonna be. I don't give a fuck.
hmm
Yeah,
yep,
for real, for real. That's one thing we wasn't taught too. We wasn't. I don't never really remember about hearing that. We because yeah, we just wasn't shit we was given. I never
right,
I learned that as after I had kids and my daughter had kids and then I started to, you can look back. I was able to, my oldest daughter's 31, so then after she had her kids and I seen how she was with her kids and her situation, single parent, two different daddies, bam, look, it's easier to look back at her mother, four different daddies, four different kids, and
right,
motherfuck. You feel me? I was
Mm-hmm.
like, ooh, and the
right.
site. The cycle is already taking place, and that my daughter is this. She got it all wrong. She got it all wrong, homie. It's fucking it's what it is, homie.
Well, when
It
she
ain't
gets
right.
older, when she gets older, it's gonna be shit she's gonna have to realize. Like
She's
with me, like,
already older.
oh
No.
damn.
She's 31 with 2 kids in a career. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
she's another generation. It ain't like so when she dip back to her mother for some game, what her mama gonna tell her? She gonna respect it. Talk to me. I'll listen. You hear what
Her
I'm
mom's
saying?
gonna probably tell her
She
something
got to go
negative
back to
about
her
men, though.
grandmother. And then when she go
Right.
back to her grandmother, that's so far back she don't really respect that knowledge.
Well,
Cause I
she can't
see
really
it.
relate.
You feel me? It's too
She's a
much.
different generation.
It's too
Yeah.
much for her. You feel me? And it's a fucking gap. And then when she can't deal, she don't want to deal with me because I'm just straight up. I ain't with none of that bullshit that you learned from your mama. I don't know none of that. I don't, yeah,
Well,
you motherfucking
it's pretty
right.
fucked up. It's pretty fucked up because I remember when I was young, my mom used to tell me my dad wasn't shit. He didn't care about me, blah blah blah, and I believed her
That's
because
the
she was my
worst.
mom. And
Yeah,
fucking as I got older, I started
Mm-hmm.
realizing how my mom was towards dudes. And then when I finally seeked out and found my pops, I realized, okay, what kind of dude he was and what things were right about what she said, but what things were wrong as well. She was just being bitter. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
a lot of women tell their kids the dad ain't shit, this or that, but really the reality could be he couldn't be in the house or they just couldn't get along or whatever the facts may be. And it deters the child's thoughts on where they came from and why, you know what I'm saying? Like, why did my dad
Yeah.
want to be around me and shit like that? Well, maybe he did want to be around you, but maybe your mom's was like
Hey,
pressuring you on to make
you
him
know,
where he could be around her without beating her or something. You know what I'm saying? That shit
yep.
happens.
F Tank, you know the easiest way I can explain that, what you said, because I always think the same way. Think about your first baby mama. If you're not with
Right,
her.
right,
If y'all not together, if you and your baby mama not together, and say it's because it ain't because of you. Say in that
mhm,
instant it's because of her, she was just a little bit too much. And what? There it go
right.
right there. There it go
There you
right
go.
there, nigga. Your mama and daddy was a baby. Your mama was a baby mama. All same shit.
Right, right,
Same shit. You feel what I'm saying?
right.
And that's where it comes from. I love, and it's crazy you said that because, like, I watched my mother. My mother was in 2 relationships my whole life. It wasn't my dad because he was in prison and in the streets for 40
Damn.
years. She was in 2 relationships. That's it. But the relationship she were in, she was the boss, and them
Right,
niggas went for that. So
right,
when I left home, that's what I looked for. A woman to be the
right.
boss. You feel me?
Mm.
Until yeah, fucking I ain't
Until
lying.
you
Until I
found
had to go through
yourself
that.
and
See,
found
with
out
with
what
with
yeah,
Right,
with
yeah.
with like
right.
me, I can't even allow that because that's not what I saw. Type
No. But
shit.
Right.
that wasn't the end. Right, you right, and that wasn't the end of the story. But I had to understand that that's not it because because being around my mom and my dad wasn't around. Oh, you just like your mother, and you hear that, you look just like your mother. Oh, you just like your mother.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? We don't even know
I could
words is
totally do
power
that.
like that. And they just said nigga
Yep.
grew up thinking until I was 30 fucking 8 and me and Pops hooked up, I realized I'm nothing like that woman. I love her, oh
Right.
Mm.
rest her soul. But I'm just like this nigga.
Right.
You feel
Because
me? And then
that's the gene. That's the strong gene. It comes from him.
right. I mean that's why me and her party when I was 15 years old. I said I can't
There
do
you
this.
go.
You
Hey,
feel
the
me?
same thing
But
happened
I
with me.
didn't
The same
understand
exact
because
thing,
what
bro.
everybody was always telling me, man, they had it wrong in some shit.
Yep.
That shit they was feeding us, some of it was wrong. They didn't know,
Was
but it was
wrong. Right. I could definitely relate
now
to
I'm like
like almost
Cino.
everything.
Now I'm like Cino. Oh no, I don't play that. So
Yeah.
I mean, after I had my second, let me see, my after I had my first child, then I grew out of that, but I still had habits of that, and it took a long time. I say probably till I was about 35, and then I started to understand like when me and Pops had a relationship, that broke a lot of shit down that I used to go for and with that shit, I had
And
that
you're able to
connection
focus
I
on
needed. You
yourself, on
feel
who
me?
you are, and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's dope.
man, that shit, it's sad, homie. Especially when you,
It is sad.
it's even more sad now that I'm here for mine and I see people that ain't there for theirs. It hurt.
Right.
That shit hurt, homie. You know?
I don't have kids yet, but if I do have kids, they ain't gonna have to go through a lot of the stuff I did because they both of their parents are gonna be there. I don't care if me and the moms can't fuck with each other. I'm still gonna be there until they get
Right.
older. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what the elders did.
Yeah.
Even if they
Yeah.
couldn't fuck with each other, they made sure they stuck it out and didn't let the kids
Yeah.
see that. Hey, it's like
Yeah.
this, 'cause until they got older and moved out. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot
Or
of a lot of
you
people
know,
nowadays they don't realize it's not about them. It's about the kid, man. Once you have a kid, bro.
Nah, that shit is bro. If you not, I mean, yeah, but nah too, bro. Because after the kid leave, you still got to be content with who you with. You know
Cordial.
what I'm saying? Nah, not cordial, but with the person. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Not. I mean,
Well, if
if niggas
most people
could,
get split up though.
huh?
Most people split up if they really can't fuck with each other, but they stick around for the kid to grow up in the house with their parents. Usually, after the kid go to college, they go, "Yeah, me and mom's is getting a divorce," and it's usually
That's what happened to me.
cordial after that. Instead of it being a bunch of fighting in front of the kid, it usually ends up being like we've been dealing with each other for so long, we're able to be adults and talk about it and
that
say
sound like
certain
some
things.
shit on TV, nigga. I've been with my mom and daddy. What? Hell, not
Well,
no black woman.
in real
No,
life, it's a lot harder challenge,
hell, yeah, but it comes down. I see, like one thing about kids today, they're wiser than we were when we were kids. They don't rush to have kids today. Kids don't rush to have kids. They don't do that.
Shit.
They don't. You know what I mean? You already got a small portion, but we was rushing. We was fucking cockhounds. We was cockhounds. We wanted pussy
Yeah.
and by any means necessary, nigga. And so what? Whatever came along with it, give me that pussy.
Yeah, nah, but I think the girls a little bit faster nowadays. Like, yeah, we
Girls
was
are a lot
hounds,
faster.
but they fucking giving it up at a hotcakes rate, nigga. They acting like this shit is hotcakes.
Yeah. You're right.
Real talk. It's
It was
much
hard to
easier
get
for a nigga to
pussy
get
back in the day.
right. Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell
From
yeah.
a girlfriend, I'm gonna say if from a girlfriend, if a nigga had a sack and you like you know, it was crazy. I went to school, but I also sold dope, so I didn't have no girlfriends at school. I had one girlfriend. She
Right.
played hard to get. Nigga, I got pussy in the streets.
In the street, yeah, it was
Right.
easy.
You
But
motherfucker
you
right.
gotta remember
Nigga, I had
but you gotta remember
nigga,
back
you
then though
feel
that the
me?
girls were taught to have more
Right,
respect for
morals,
themselves
yeah.
and their body.
Yeah.
Right.
Now they're taught
Yep.
to have the big butt and if
That's
a nigga
it.
ain't trying to fuck you, you know what I'm saying, you ain't worth nothing. So
Yep. That nigga
Man,
buy
I
you
love
shit.
you know for coming with that shit. Man, I love when you come with that shit, bro. Man, you don't know, bro. That shit is I think about that shit, homie. Like you put that shit up there, I be thinking about that kind of shit.
What? Think about
You
what?
feel me?
yeah.
Like when you did the show, you did the when you do segments about different like cultural things we may be caught up in, looking stupid as fuck, and you know, and it's just it's better than a motherfucking payday.
Therapy
Getting
session.
having a check when you see something and the motherfucker feel the same way you feel. And yeah, man, I like that shit on it.
It's better than therapy, bro, because it
It
makes you think
is.
about stuff and it gives you a chance to, relate with other minds that are alike, and that's what's love, man.
And
That's why I
the
say
key.
the internet
Like,
is a blessing and a curse because
Hell
the
yeah.
blessing is we would never been talking to each other like we are now if the internet didn't exist.
Real
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Because we're in the near same place. So that's the blessing, and we can share our differences and similarities. And but the curse is the overload of too much information that people don't need, especially the kids. They had internet, so they had porn before we saw porn. You remember we used to see the little fucking screen that was kind of fuzzy, and you
Yep.
hope you would see
Channel
it.
like
You know what I'm saying?
63 or some shit like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And now they can just go
Late
to their
night.
phone and see
Late night shit.
everything. But yeah, and we had to stay up late to just see that, and it wasn't even the full shit.
Niggas was watching Showtime porn, nigga. Niggas was watching porn on Showtime, nigga. Cinemax. Nigga, you just got titties, nigga. That's it, bro. You just see the titties.
Yeah.
The bitch ain't doing
And
nothing.
all
So
the
that's the
porn
curse of the
movies, it
internet.
was in French or
Yep.
That's the
Norwegian
curse of it.
somewhere.
Wild Harry.
Right. Yeah, Wild Harry.
On my soul.
Mini fro on the shit. Yeah.
On my
yeah.
soul.
I remember I had the first porn tape I had, nigga. I had that tape for about 5 years.
It's probably
Real
a
talk,
VHS,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, it was. It was a
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah.
I had that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had that on that porn tape. I had that. I had Penitentiary 1, 2, and 3. I had Enter the Dragon.
Hey, nigga, y'all remember what Girls Gone Wild was like? Like the
Uh-huh.
wild thing, like, oh damn, these
Hell
niggas
yeah.
busting their titties and shit. And now and nowadays
That nigga got
shit
sued
wouldn't
for
be
that
no
shit,
thing
bro.
like that.
You heard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That nigga got sued for that shit, bro. That nigga got
Who?
the nigga that made that shit, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It was
he did.
For real?
hell yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You in fucking Louisiana? You in spring break, bro? Like everybody, like bro, you're not checking IDs.
Mardi
You
Gras
just
shit.
yeah, bro. You just got bitches pulling out their titties, bro. Like everybody not
Yep.
everybody
But that's how
not showing
frequent
show
was.
what you yeah, hell yeah.
In Atlanta, I remember that shit. That shit was dope.
I used
But he
to,
was-
I used to dream
he
about.
showed
I
it
used to
on
dream
camera.
about that shit. I used to dream about being able to go to the Freaknik, cause I was just too. I was just that. I was just under that age when it was popping.
Right.
So you know what I mean. Now I'm 17, 18. That shit. But you know, I wasn't
I
moving
caught the
like that.
last 2 years. Bro. And let me tell you something. That's the only time in my life where I had pockets, not 1, 2 pockets full of numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you get numbers from all kinds of bitches, bro. And that shit is just like, it was just, man, it was. Only thing that sucked is like, you got the college kids that was squares that would come out there and them niggas would get robbed, of course, because niggas like this part of Atlanta, it's parts of Atlanta, nigga, your ass will get robbed, nigga. Like,
Thanks.
if you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't from there, they're like, oh, that's food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, they don't talk like that, but that's what they basically say. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we finna get this nigga shouting.
And
You know
you know
what I'm
what's
saying? That's,
crazy
you know,
because like you say, like you went to the Freaknik and you had that was the only time you had pockets full of numbers, right?
I'm talking about plural, yeah.
That's how hard pussy was to get back at home.
Right.
You feel me?
What the freak was going on?
If a nigga got 2 numbers in a week, he was doing good. Like I mean,
Real shit.
and they like some shit, and they'll call you back, and it wasn't no
Yep.
yeah. on
You
some
ain't
real
never
shit.
lied.
It was different.
You ain't
bro.
never lied.
It was crazy coming up. I look back on it now, bro. I've spent too much time trying to get a female, homie. I put too much. It was like a religion. I did it religiously, man. That's foul, homie. You
Yeah,
know?
well,
So-
it's really though of what was being impressionable on our minds back then. You
Yeah.
gotta remember, if we grew up anytime between the 80s and 90s, it was very heavily in the music and shit of sexual shit, my nigga. And it wasn't as heavy like as I'm saying like nowadays it's more exploitation, like talking dirtier and showing more. But back then it was still a lot of interest into getting the pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had R&B, bro. All this shit was about getting a woman
Love.
to open up the
Yeah,
jaw,
love, bro.
Yeah,
These
you know what I'm
niggas
saying?
trying to love the
like you
vagina.
said,
of
during the
bitches.
during the 70s and 80s, shit, I couldn't get no pussy. I wanted some. So like you hear that shit. Like you say, I grew up on all them love ballads and shit. Nigga, I wanted some pussy when I was 6 years old. I was trying to get it. For real. But it was like
that's usually a male natural thing back then, bro. It was
hell
natural.
yeah.
We wasn't wanting no dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's more natural nowadays that these fuckers are doing weird shit.
That shit is
because
crazy,
it's
homie.
Mhm.
So look, I went downtown San Francisco maybe about a year ago, right? And I was meeting my cousin. I was buying some weed from him, right? And so it's fucking San Francisco is everybody say it's mini Times Square. I've never been when I was in New York, I was real young, so I don't really remember. But what I do know about San Francisco is fucking Sodom and Gomorrah down there, bro. So I'm waiting for my cousin, and I see this is what I see first: 40 white people. It's a group, up here in the Bay. They're from Marin City, but what they're allowed to do is ride around naked.
What?
Do you hear what I'm saying? No, I kid you not, homie. I'm talking about. I'm standing there and I see a whole bunch of. I see you don't. You don't catch it until you like fucking. I'm like, I said, cuz them niggas is them people gay? I mean, them people naked. And he was like, yeah. He said, don't say nothing to him. He said they protected. I said, what? And he told me everything I'm telling you. The next thing I seen was a group of young homosexuals that was no older than 12-year-old.
Nah, champ.
Like a whole little gang of them, little brothers dressed like little women, like buying weed, like you wouldn't
see it in the
understand.
jails too. You see it in the jails too nowadays. They have gay gangs. But just before I forget this, guess what? Pancho, Stino, and Mark the Shark told me, nigga, in New York, prostitution is legal now, nigga.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah, it's wild.
They not prosecuting niggas for that no more. Like if you get caught, they not gonna do nothing to you.
Yeah,
and like down here, it's still you could get caught up.
California is weird as fuck too. But look, now in California, you can damn near do anything and they OR you. Versus just fucking 5-6 years ago, you couldn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of unfair, bro, because there's a lot of niggas that did a lot of time for shit now that they're like, nah, we ain't locking you up for it. It's like, well, what about these niggas?
Man, when I left, when I paroled in 2020. I paroled from a level 1. I paroled from Chino. Bro, the people that are going to prison today, and that are in prisons today are as a whole are young and homosexual.
Yeah.
And they're both. They're young
I
and they're
out
homosexual.
in 2012, so yeah, I seen that shit, bro.
Yeah,
a lot of motherfuckers was about the drugs and the homeless shit.
Bro, in 2020, I just left Chino. I'm talking about the gangbangers. I wouldn't care what a nigga say. I could put these niggas on here on YouTube and it might be some gangbanging going on, but it's a lot of homosexuality. That shit is over, homie. I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen it. Yeah. It's all homosexuality now.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all they do. That's they politics.
I seen a whole pot of motherfuckers following the tranny. Nigga, like giving the tranny and calling him her. I'm like, nigga, I'm not calling this nigga her. Like, nigga, that's a him, nigga. Or was she? I'm like, you mean he? Nigga, he want this or whatever. Like,
you hear San Quentin Reception Center, and it's a home. First of all, when you hear San Quentin Reception Center, it's kind of have condom dispensaries in the building.
What?
Every floor
on the inside.
Inside the prisons, there's condom dispensaries on every floor.
Oh shit! God damn! I knocked that nigga out one punch, champ.
Yeah, that's
a good hook.
Yeah, this shit is different, man. It's definitely different. Motherfucker, really, it's not hard to stay out of trouble now either, though. Maybe because we older.
Not for us. It's not for us, but for these motherfuckers, they can't seem to understand. Like, nigga, cameras everywhere, including in your pocket, nigga. Like, you gotta be aware of that shit, nigga.
Wow.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah, the camera game. I knew, like we know when they
was trying to jump from the cameras back in the day, and they was shitty cameras, and we was trying to make sure we stayed away from them.
But when they started coming with these cameras in the early 2000s, I knew the game was over, homie. I looked at Europe when Britain when they did it. Yeah, it was a matter of time.
Anywhere in Paris without being on camera.
Yeah, nowhere. Yeah, nowhere in Europe you can't go nowhere and they got cameras.
But before cameras was a big thing and technology, I remember that bank robberies were more lucrative to a person's thoughts because it would be more likely you could get away without being seen. But nowadays, it's basically impossible. From street cameras to motherfucking people with phones in their pocket cameras to the buildings cameras to the fucking satellites that can fucking come back and look down and shit. That shit's crazy, bro.
And then people think that having that mask on, yeah, they
That
might.
ain't doing shit.
That ain't doing nothing, and it ain't in two ways. They can look through your eyes, and 9 times out of 10, they already know if you committing a crime, you probably already in the system. Bam, they got you.
Right.
Second of all, if you did something and you got a mask on, and
You probably driving and don't get the license plate.
yeah, they gonna be able to track back from where you left from. So it don't even matter. Yeah, you might have got away right then, but from wherever you came from, they gonna
They gonna
follow
see
where
you
you was
put
in
on
that
the
bank
mask. Mhm.
to where you left at.
Right. Right. That's how
It's-
serious that shit is.
That's how serious it is. I said when I figured that's how no.
It's
They got
over.
satellites up there, homie. And
Yeah.
then they only giving us what they want us to have, like as far as
Right.
technology. Yeah, you know that they about 30 to 50 years ahead of us. What we got now, they it's they got shit that we ain't even thought about yet. They got it.
Right.
They
Right.
got the one thing. So sometimes I watch a channel called PBS,
Yeah.
and
You got PBS.
and they were showing they got I forget what show it was, a segment, but they were showing basically on they have computers and they've had it for the past 10, 15 years, basically like how a laptop sets up, right? And you use your mouse, right? They have laptops where you just use your finger on the air now.
Right.
The screen comes out 3D and you just point to the shit. It ain't no
Right. Now
mouse.
you
This is
got to
this is
understand they
ancient
already got
shit.
bored with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
no,
already
yeah,
got
and they
bored with
actually
that.
have the shit that when everything that comes up out the thing is set up 3D now.
Right. It's almost
Military, it's
holographic, like
military.
a
It's
hologram.
military.
Yeah.
All of it is military application, but it's already applicable. They got that shit.
Right. Right.
Pancho, you want to
And
hear
that
something
magazine
crazy?
Weird. I read that magazine Wired. Excuse me, Wired. It give you all
Yeah.
that
Right.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pancho, let me
Mm.
tell you something. So on my mom's side, like I'm adopted, right? So on my
Mm.
mom's side, her uncle was one of the dudes that made the first laser that actually could like burn through shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
basically sold it to the government, made mad money and all that shit. It's
Mhm.
crazy. And that was like
It is.
that was in the 60s or 70s or something like that, like mad long time
Yep.
ago.
But
Yep.
we didn't know about. We didn't really start learning about the laser to like modern history. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, and we also
way
wasn't
after.
thinking about it being weaponized, how they've been weaponizing it for I don't know how long.
Right. Yeah, they can do some
That's the
shit.
thing. I mean, I think what is it? They call it Odin or Thor or something like that. That
Yeah,
laser
yeah.
that yeah.
Sorry,
And that
guys.
shit always kind of like scares me every time. It's like that Oppenheimer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know
Yeah.
what you create until it becomes like something worse.
Yeah, until you gotta use it.
Right.
That's right.
So it's crazy that you said that your family
Let's have a good one.
sold that to the government. I remember I recently I read this about probably 10 years ago, but it's still that's recent as far as like military and all that. But the guy who created the gun that shoots around the corner, he's from Salinas, California. It's
Yes,
right up here.
I've seen that.
You see that shit?
Yeah.
That shit is
Man,
fucking cool. Huh?
that shit gets me every time because it's like what was it, that movie Wanted. They basically did that in Wanted.
They had that
Yep.
gun in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Angelina
with
Jolie
Angelina
had
Jolie.
that gun that went around the corner.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
you
bullets that
damn
go
sure
around.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
show us everything.
Yeah.
So, bro, when I was in the military, and this is 2001, we were doing these monitors that were inside the Humvees, right?
Yeah.
And they was teaching the mechanics first because I was a mechanic on them, and they was teaching. And so these monitors basically were used by satellites, and we could see every base in the whole world from one monitor in a Humvee, and then it would also let us know if a chemical weapon has been dropped in that area or all kinds of shit. That shit was high tech. So it's like, and this is in 2001. So once you realize, I realized like they had that type of technology, that, and they still ain't broke out some of the shit that they were capable of doing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That was 2001. What is this? 2024. So it's
yeah.
23 years, and they still ain't came out with some of the shit that is capable.
It's just like the internet. They said that they were using the internet. Well, they said the internet was actually created the Germans helped create the internet, and then they had application uses of it in their fighter in some of their fighter jets
Right.
before they
This is
lost the before,
shit.
before they lost the war. But yeah, that they man, it's like you say, that shit is creepy, homie. Some shit is conspiracy, but some shit is just for real, homie. And they technology is a motherfucker, man.
It is. Yep.
They can't give us all this shit. Look at these crazy motherfuckers that do with some technology. The fuck? You know what I mean? Just think about it. Come on, man. One motherfucker turned the world inside out
Nigga, I
with some
forgot
of
I
the
had
shit
an
that
order
they
from
know
Mother.
and they
And I come
got.
out there, the motherfuckers was about to leave it in the yard. Punk ass motherfuckers.
F Tank, where you at? In Mexico? New Mexico?
Damn it, man, my phone's acting up. All right. Huh? Oh, shit. Hello? Hello?
Hey, F Tank, you out there in New
Can
Mexico?
y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Damn.
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, you can't hear.
Okay. Now, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
First, I couldn't y'all. So, were you asking me a question, Pancho? Say what was some of what?
Nah, I was asking were you in New Mexico, and Stino said you were out there in New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm out here in New Mexico. Shit.
You
Can't
been in
believe I forgot that I fucking had that order.
you been to California?
So I've been to California, but I never lived there. I got family that's been living there their whole lives, basically. But I ain't never lived in California, but I've been there. Yeah, I've been to
Oh,
California.
okay.
I've been to a lot of places.
I on some real
I was
shit.
thinking of living in Cali at one point.
I couldn't imagine living away from this motherfucker. I think it's probably because I was in jail. I've been all over. I would never live in Southern California. It's just too crazy out there.
Have you ever
It's a
lived anywhere other than Cali?
nope. Oh, when I was real young, but I really
That's
don't
what,
remember it. Yeah, but yeah.
and that's
I,
why.
I
That's
look
why
at
you
some
can't
of the.
see yourself being anywhere else.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I think I could make it anywhere, but if I had a choice, uh, I think it would probably. I don't know. Shit.
Well, people are most likely to stick to what they know. So if you've been Cali
Yeah.
your whole life, of course it's going to feel like you would be there. Uh, but one time you had talking, you were saying that you were planning on going, like check out some of the South and the East Coast and stuff like that.
That's what
And
I
I hope
want
you
to do.
still do that,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
because
Hell yeah. I
it's very
have
crucial
to.
that we travel and
Yeah,
and the rest of the
absolutely.
world.
That's the mecca for us. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
down south is the mecca for black folks in America. If your
Yep.
forefathers was born in America and
Find
they
out
from
where you
America,
from.
huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's our mecca over
Hey, me
here.
and Steve was just talking about that. Yep.
Yeah,
So my people's like we were talking about last names, right?
yeah,
So my two last names. So I'm a junior, so I took after my father. So he's Chandler, right?
yeah,
And my mom's side is Jones, right? And we
yeah,
was breaking it down how them is slave owner names. So we knew
yeah,
that
Right.
both
yeah,
sides of my family come from, you know what I'm saying, from where the slaves had and they knew you see whatever.
yeah. That's
So people that don't know shit.
that's why they don't want to give. That's the big thing about reparations, because they owe. You hear what I'm saying?
They do owe.
It's for real. Like, cause
They like
I tracked my forefathers back to 1882. 1852, excuse
Okay.
me. Born in slavery in
The
Alabama
South.
on one side, on my mama's side. I mean, on my daddy's side.
Right.
My mama's
Right.
side is from
Okay.
Louisiana, so I gotta check that side. But yeah, come on, homie.
See,
We ain't
my
my
mom's
people weren't my
side is
people didn't come
Louisiana.
from and some slaves did come from Africa, but it was Africans all it was native blacks already here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's seeming that all of us are finding that out.
Yeah. Got you.
But that
Yeah.
nigga spread hella seeds. That
Right.
nigga,
Right.
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 Right. And your family?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That is definitely a slave last name.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, we that's the same with ours. My last name is Gregory's. There was a Gregory plantation in Alabama.
I believe it.
Yeah, yeah,
Just like
yep.
there was a Jones, there was a
And
Jones plantation, and I
that's
guarantee
where they
you a
fucked up
Chadwick.
at because they kept paperwork on a lot of that shit.
Right. Because you know them wasn't our original last names. Right.
Yep,
Jones, the Johnsons.
yep,
Yep.
yep, 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 yep. The Jacksons.
Hey,
No,
that
and they were talking about the one set of slaves that the Freemans they all come from the same
Freemans.
plantation. That Freeman name
Yep.
that was a very big, like you say, they talk about the mother chain, but some of them slave families was bigger than had more money and more money.
Hey, that
400,
nigga Stino said
500
they got that
slaves and
silent
shit.
money. That,
Like
that
how
nigga
not you
Stino said
gonna
they got that
thrive and you
silent
got
money.
yeah, how you not gonna how you ain't gonna be how you not gonna be mega rich and you got 500 slaves? Then
How
built
you not
every
gonna be regular rich and you got cities, streets, companies all under your name, nigga.
Yep, yep, yep. But see, a lot of
Like
people
you ever heard of TBS, Pancho? You heard of TBS?
TBS.
Yes. That's
Yeah, yeah,
Turner
yeah, yeah,
Broadcasting System. So
yeah, yeah,
TBS is like all around the United States, and that's Turner, bro. That's that Turner
yeah.
last name.
TNT, yeah, the same guy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, Ted
yeah,
Turner.
TNT as well. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah,
Turner
yeah.
Classic Movies. Yeah. Yep. So they don't fuck it up. Yep.
Right, because yeah, the privilege will break down.
Well,
Yeah, that structure
if
will
you don't
break
notice,
down.
there's a lot of white people nowadays that feel bad about what they did to our people. So if they
Or
tell them that, they'll
their
be like, let's
forefathers
give
did
them
to us,
money.
right?
Right. So they can't tell them kids. Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Right.
straight up. Hey, but with what? Yep. And
That's the
one thing
only
I've been following about
explanation.
the one thing about the reparations thing is right. See, you have to like if you remember back in this is something that we all need to follow as blacks, because it's gonna be big when they do it, and it's sooner than later. It's sooner than
Well, you
later.
don't have to know where you came from to get it though. A lot of people need to find out where they from, otherwise
No,
they
no,
ain't
no,
getting
no. But
shit.
just no. But no. Listen, hear me out, because I've been following this. So right. So look,
Okay.
here in San Francisco, San Francisco was the first city to kick it off, and then California as a state. San Francisco was the
Okay.
first city to introduce the reparations.
So that's y'all's capital.
California was the first. We weren't the first state to pay out, but California, I think, was one of the first states to pick it up. So look, as far as don't forget the conversation we just was talking about, the last names, right?
Okay.
And then now, so you remember back in 2012, 2013, there was a formal apology from the major corporations in the world, right? Because of slavery.
Right.
You remember that? You can Google
Yeah, I
it. If you
remember
don't
that.
remember, you can Google it. It was a formal
I
apology
remember.
from the IBM, from railroad companies, from the people who profited from slavery, right? Because when they
Right.
pay out, it's gonna be so big. You don't have to discover. You don't have to find out who you is. You know why?
Oh,
You was
really?
raised in this
Why?
system, homie. You was raised in this system. This ain't
Right.
this ain't nothing. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm following it up here, and they're far along up here. They're supposed to vote on it in the first part of this year for whatever San Francisco or California is going to give. They're supposed to vote on it in the first part of this year. So the thing is, I'm born and raised in San Francisco. I went to school in San Francisco. You hear what I'm saying? My
Right.
mother is born and
Right.
raised in San, and so on and so forth. Oh, they know when it comes time, they know.
Right.
How they not gonna go
Can't
there?
worry about too much
You got
kids.
your birth certificate got your daddy last name. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
The city
Right.
you
That's
was
all that
staying in. All
paperwork.
that shit is
That's the
documented,
paperwork
homie.
stuff.
All that shit is
Mm-hmm.
documented. I was thinking, and so up here, up here, and then the other cities in the U.S. are taking on the same format. So a part of the format is an 8-point criteria that that we meet, that you have to meet is 8 points. But within them 8 points, you only have to meet 2 of those points. 2. That's it.
What?
And they owe you. Oh, the shit. You got to follow the shit. It's going. But so New York you got New York's governor just picked it up too. So now they're gonna go through the
Right.
same process that San Francisco just went through,
I
and
imagine
California just went through.
Yeah.
Now Illinois, there's a portion of Illinois where they've already paid their descendants.
What?
Yeah. There's a part of Illinois where they've already given it's a part of Illinois where they've given the people of that state the form of reparation they're going to give them. That's what it boils down to.
Was it lucrative?
I gotta look it up. But because somebody just told me about it. It's a portion of Illinois. They gave reparations to it couldn't have been everybody, but it was a portion. It was a small portion, a community. I think it may have been a community or something.
Yeah, it had to be, because if it was like a bigger part, like a city, we would already know, because motherfuckers can spread word like wildfire.
Right, but you can look up that whole blueprint difference. I think Atlanta picked it up too. I think they said not Atlanta. Because cities can pick it up and the states can pick it up. See, San Francisco picked it up. I'm a resident of San Francisco, so that's why I've been following it, because they kind of ones they helped form it when they first started. It was people from
it's Evanston, Illinois.
There you go.
Where?
Evanston, Illinois. Evanston.
Okay. That's what's up. That's another great
Yo,
thing
Black,
about the
what up,
internet. We
nigga?
can find anything. What up?
What's good?
That shit is moving. So what they trying to do is they don't what the United States cannot do is how they did for the natives. They federalized it, but you see, they didn't even give
Right.
all of them tribes all the money. They just gave their biggest ones, right? But that's federal mandate, so they get that forever. They don't want to give us that. That's why they trying to do it state by state, city by city. It's not federal
That makes
mandate.
sense.
You feel what I'm saying? So they already
Yeah,
watering it down. Because if the feds give it to us,
Yeah.
they got to give it to us like the natives.
Right, for the
Wait,
rest of our lives.
what? Yeah, hold on, bro.
Yeah. That's a cold piece right there.
No,
man.
hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can share this with y'all niggas real quick.
Uh-oh.
The nigga always finds some shit, man.
Yo, what's good with you, bro?
What's good, bro? How you, man?
You been doing all right?
Hey, man, same old two set, bro. Yeah,
Right. That's what's up.
that, man. How y'all feeling, man?
All good.
Good.
Motherfucking
Mhm.
rolling up, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's going on, conversation about.
We're talking about that
Man, I'm
reparation
slacking in
shit
that
right
part
now,
today.
but for what I'm looking, they gave niggas weed or some shit. Hold on.
They gave
Hold
niggas
on.
weed.
Hold on.
Are you looking at
Oh,
the
smack the
reparations
shit out of
thing?
niggas. I don't want no motherfucking weed for reparations, nigga.
Now they
Nah,
probably
but-
gave
but-
them
but-
niggas
Don't
like.
equivalent.
Now they
No,
probably
no,
gave
they
them
did-
like first pick, like a business type shit wise, like.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Revenue. That's a form of
And
okay.
see, look, and this is another part of the economy that we have watched that's been booming. That it makes sense. That they did
Okay.
that they would offer something like that because marijuana is being cultivated marijuana.
Here you go.
now
Listen.
is the new big thing.
Here you go.
Financial reparations to black residents who suffered from decades of
Y'all
housing
can see the video?
discrimination because of racist government policies.
Yeah.
Many
See,
hope the historic
Pancho, did you
program
figure out?
will pave the way for more reparations in other
Let me
cities.
see.
But some are saying it's not enough. Tremont Terry with our Chicago station WBBM has more.
That's what we all get to see
Across
together.
Evanston, there's
Oh,
a push
God,
to
let me
right
see
the
here.
wrong done by the city. Several decades ago, African Americans were redlined. Here's a look at where blacks could live.
Hey, I can't hear shit though, bro.
People of color, such as myself,
You gotta turn it up.
who grew up here in Evanston, just a couple blocks
Oh yeah.
over.
Okay.
This is the area where they could live.
Vanessa
Wait, what the
Johnson
hell is
was a
this?
realtor in
Hold on.
Evanston.
Years ago, that was not the
Reparations
opportunity
details,
that we just
Can you hear
couldn't
anything?
take them to anywhere.
She recalls the challenges her parents faced in the 1950s. And
Can
y'all niggas hear it?
What's up?
Yeah, we hear.
Nah, I can't hear shit.
You gotta turn it up,
yeah.
FK.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, let me see.
Outside of this area, it was very challenging.
Oh, I had to turn up
She's
the other
pleased to see
volume. Okay.
Evanston correct the wrong through reparations.
No.
Hold on, I'm running back.
Okay, I see it. Let me see. Yeah, there we go.
I got it.
who
I can
suffered
hear
from
it.
decades of
I know,
housing
I wouldn't think that
discrimination
over.
because of racist government policies. Many hope the historic program will pave the way for more reparations in other cities. But some are saying it's not
More.
enough. Tremont Terry with our Chicago station WBBM has more.
Across Evanston, there's a push to right the wrong done by the city. Several decades ago, African Americans were redlined. Here's a look at where blacks could live in the city.
People of color, such as myself and my dad, who grew up here in Evanston, just a couple blocks over, this is the area where they could live.
Vanessa Johnson McCoy is a realtor in Evanston.
Years
Wow.
ago, that was not the opportunity that we just couldn't take them to anywhere.
She recalls the challenges her parents faced in the 1950s and knows the obstacles blacks in Evanston endured looking for housing.
The banks would not allow them to, they wouldn't give them money to buy outside of this area. It was very challenging.
She's pleased to see Evanston
That's
correct the wrong through reparations. The city already approved $10 million over a decade to put towards reparations from the pot revenue. Now $400,000 will be available to blacks whose families were impacted by the racist housing policy.
Well,
You
I
heard
say
what they
it's definitely
said?
a start. And I say
From the
yes, we
pot
have to
revenue,
begin
bro.
Somewhere.
What this plan is not revenue.
From the fucking pot revenue?
Million
Right.
over a decade to put towards
Right.
reparations from the pot revenue.
So they
That's just a
made,
band-aid.
since they made it illegal, they used that money that they made to help pay back.
So
Basically using weed money to give us reparations.
yeah, if well, in that case, yes. In that state, yes.
Right. Which we was already doing that for ourselves if they had let us.
Them niggas was locking us
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Them niggas was bro. This
Right.
shit is bro. I swear to God, bro.
That's wild, bro.
This is why I don't fucking like them niggas, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like them
Right.
niggas, bro. I don't.
Yeah, that's some foul shit.
I'm sorry, my nigga. That
You
niggas is
locked us up for
underhanded,
it,
bro.
but real shit.
You know how many times I've been locked up for some simple weed shit, bro?
Right. Nigga, I even got locked up on the MARTA train because I had some weed in my pocket. And it wasn't even that much, bro. It was like a fucking dub sack.
Nigga, I got locked up on my steps, nigga, inside my gate for rolling up, nigga.
Yeah, that's wild. And now they could give us reparations off of it, huh?
Right.
That's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit, my nigga.
Right.
Oh, that was, you gotta remember.
That's fucking
Niggas
crazy,
is
bro.
masters of them motherfuckers is masters of figuring out ways to get over. I tell you that much, bro.
Son, them niggas is masters of being evil, bro. That's some
That's
evil
evil,
shit right
yeah.
there, bro.
That's some straight evil shit. Them niggas did that shit from the weed revenue? What?
Housing policy.
Well, I say it's definitely.
Listen.
Blacks whose families
Your
spent
name is
over a
there.
decade to put towards reparations from the pot revenue. Now 400,000 will be
All right,
available
bro,
to blacks
what?
whose families were
That's
impacted over
wild.
a decade to put towards reparations from the pot revenue. She's
What?
pleased to see Evanston correct the wrong through reparations. The city already approved $10 million over a decade to put towards reparations from the pot revenue. Now 400,000 will be available to
Hey,
blacks
hey, you hear it?
by the racist housing
Yeah.
policy.
Well, I say it's definitely a start. And
Hey,
I
this
say
shit is
yes, we
crazy,
have to
bro.
begin somewhere.
So look, like F Tank was just saying, like they know they're always gonna win when it comes to how this design is on this, how this shit is, this money shit.
Well, I
For
say
me,
it's definitely a start.
I
And I
always
say
been
yes,
thinking
we
like
have to
since I was
begin
young, how can I get to where I can thrive? Right? That's what it's about over here. Fuck that bullshit. Nigga trying to get to where he can thrive.
We get locked up for thinking like that. Well, we get locked up for
can't hear
thinking
you.
like that, but when they think like that, it's the law acts or something. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me better?
No, yeah, but
Oh, shit.
but my
So how's it illegal for them to do that?
no, hear me out. Because this is deeper than this is above the shit that they do or they got and the control that they got.
Okay.
I've always been a thinker, my nigga. I've always been trying to figure out, like you probably trying to figure out how I can thrive.
Right.
White people got the upper hand and everything else, and they thrive. They got privilege and all that, and they thrive. So
And they give the
we
foreigners
here
the
too.
same shit.
Listen. But hear me out. We here too, right? The design is for us not to thrive, right? But designs don't
Right.
always work for any nigga I done ever known in my life that made it. You know what the foundation was for them to thrive? Do you know what the foundation was for them to thrive? Anybody I know, I can't
What?
say for everybody. Any black person I knew that was successful in America, and I mean successful down to earth, they let go and let God and put God first, homie. Cause we ain't gonna never win in this world. We're not gonna never win in this world, but we will if we put him
We're not
first.
supposed
They don't
to.
gotta see. It's not for them. We look at shit wrong. It ain't how they got this shit is theirs. That's set in stone. You feel what I'm saying? So what we have to figure out is how do we win for us? You feel what I'm saying? They got all this shit. They got all the technology. They got all that shit, homie. They got the laws. They got all that shit. And they put it against us. But we still here.
Right.
So how do we thrive? When I figured out how to let go of this bullshit and let God and just do this basic shit, man, a nigga can't tell me
Bro.
that ain't how a nigga supposed to do it.
Bro, so if you tell me, okay, so you read the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Right? And you believe in
Yeah.
God. Okay, so then you should know, which I'm pretty sure you already know, that it was already written for us to have everything again. Like literally, it's already written for the hands to change over to where, you know, because we're his chosen ones. So if we're his
Facts.
chosen ones, then it says in there that we will be fucking, you know, giving back what is ours. So
But the thing is this. His chosen ones ain't just the people that look like you and me. That's what I know too.
I
You
know
feel
that.
me?
I know that.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
know
But
that.
see that's what that's something that we don't speak about. And we need to speak about because when I understand, like in that sense, his chosen Jews and Gentiles are one today after as the New Testament. That's what I believe. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So he doesn't make a difference because I from what I see in the world and I'm experiencing as a black man, oh man, come on, homie. They ain't in last place.
Right.
They
Well,
in last
they don't know
place,
it, but
homie.
they don't know it, but they you know, because they feel like they're in first place because of
Right.
the privilege, the power, and all that shit. But
Right.
that shit don't
But
really put them in first
when
place.
you
We got
figure out how
everything
to
over them,
thrive,
really.
when you figure out how to thrive, and don't get me wrong, you get I had to figure it out for me. Somebody else may have to figure it out for themselves, but they gonna have to figure it out, and you gonna have to figure. It's your spirituality. That's what it is, homie. For us, we're spiritual people. Niggas are spiritual
Right.
people. Period.
Right.
That's our culture.
Right.
We pass things along through words, through songs, through hymns. We're spiritual people. You hear what I'm saying, homie?
Nigga, we conquer anything that we touch, bro. Anything
Come on, homie.
that we
Why do
touch,
you?
we're the
And then I
best.
figured this, F-Tang. I figured this, and this may sound crazy. We're not subhuman. We're superhuman people. Black people are superhuman people. Just think about it, homie. Just think about it. Just think why they look at us like they look at us. Why does the world treat us like that, homie? Because we can do everything better. That's why.
And we can still survive through struggles others can't.
Come
Bro.
on,
We've
homie.
been through a lot of shit and we ain't still gone nowhere, bro.
It's a whole bunch of shit that we gotta gather, and it ain't got nothing to do with us getting nothing from these motherfuckers. They not gonna never dare take from a nigga for they give him anything. Understand that? They done showed you many times. Yeah, they're not gonna. Them giving you mean it's something in return they gonna get too, or they took something they took. So yeah, they not. So ours can't never come from them. We can't never look to them for nothing.
Right.
I came home with $200, my nigga, in 2020. $200.
You lucky though. They don't give us shit, nigga. They like go bye, get out.
No, that's just a gate. If you do over in California prisons, if you do over a year, they have to give you gate money of $200. It don't matter if you do. I did 10 years. I did 10 years, and they give you $200. What I'm saying is, mine didn't come from them, homie.
Right.
Mine didn't come from them. It came from me saying, "Okay, Lord, let me Jesus, please." Help me. And it came. I said, and when I was willing to hear from him, as much as I was out in that, then he helped me figure it out. And that's what I'm sharing with y'all.
There's definitely a big difference. There's definitely a big difference in people who don't believe in God.
That's how it's gonna come. That's how I don't know. So all my elders that I know that have been successful and that are today, that are here, they're God-fearing people, homie. Period.
Mm-hmm.
They could be Muslim, they could be Christian. They're God-fearing people, homie.
So I guess that's probably why I'm not where I'm supposed to be, because I don't necessarily believe in God, bro. Keep it
maybe not right now. Your story ain't told yet. Your story ain't all the way told.
Did you hear the part about this nigga saying they got money? They give them money when they get out of prison over there?
Yeah.
Wild.
No, they only give you $200, bro.
Yeah, that's better than nothing, my nigga. $200. I'm working this 200 as soon as I get out, nigga, and I'll be straight. But,
you can't do nothing with $200.
No, that shit not gonna do nothing for you, bro.
Well, not. Yeah, you're right.
That shit ain't gonna do nothing for you, bro. The best thing that you could do with $200 after you get out of jail is go to fucking Walmart and try to bag you a bitch that got her own crib, nigga. On my soul.
Nah, I went and bought a phone and I knew how to network after that.
You could do both of that with the $200.
Oh my soul, nigga, I be in that shit boiling, nigga. I fuck around bag me. Yo, listen, man, that shit, bro, is different. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That coming out of jail shit different, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Man,
that shit different.
Lord
bro.
have mercy.
That shit
Hey,
different.
you know what's crazy? For Stino, you ain't lying, but the last time I came home, bro, was the wildest. I did a year and 9 months, and it seemed like I missed more in that. Like, yeah, and I was so behind after the year and 9 months, but nah, it was really just after all that time. Cause I did 6 years, I did 12 years, and then they gave me a 5-year sentence, and I did the year and 9
Nigga
months.
said I did 12 years and I did 6 years. God damn, nigga.
Yeah, he was out in between,
Jesus
but like maybe
Christ.
like short time, right? Like maybe out a couple months
did,
before you went back in.
Let me see. I did from 96. No, I did from 97 to 2001. I stayed out until 2004. I did from 2004 to 2014.
God damn, Poncho, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah, I did 2014.
Jesus Christ.
I stayed from 2014.
Nah, nigga, this nigga said, bro, this nigga said, yo, bro, this nigga said I was locked up from 2004 to 2014. Nigga, you got it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a decade.
You got it, bro.
Yeah,
You got it.
It's not a
That's,
game, homie.
nah, that shit not
I
a
always
game,
thought it
nigga.
No, I always thought it was a game, homie.
Nah, that shit not a game, bro. That's
not a
fucking
game.
actually crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
god damn, nigga.
But it's also a miracle that he's not institutionalized.
Oh yeah, facts. Hell yeah.
Nah, but you know why I'm not? Because man, I always believed in God. I always my mother didn't raise me in church, but God always made sure there was somebody around me who told me about Him. So I learned about God, I learned about Christ. At the age of 35, I said I'm riding with it. I made the decision. I said I'm riding with it, bro, and I'm changing my life, homie. And it was, and yeah. It didn't change overnight, but I changed. I'm saying I'm changing it.
I ain't gonna. I can't believe in something. I don't know, bro. Like I be going backwards and forwards with it, bro.
I can't fuck with it.
Yeah, bro. I can't fuck with none of that shit, bro. Because honestly, bro, like if it's something out there that can control shit and that shit let niggas be fucked up and like but it's like I mean then niggas like, oh, but you know it's the like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Honestly, bro, like I don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas gonna make up whatever they want to make up, and niggas gonna believe whatever they want to believe to get them through, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. But you're right, you know. You're not wrong in saying that. But what what you're saying, whatever it took for you, Stino, to get where you feel me. That and that's what you ever to share with somebody, and it fit. Right, and it fit.
That's my God right there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm just saying, from my opinion, for me, you feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's for everybody. Yeah, for you.
Everybody's supposed to be the same.
But we gotta go through what we gotta go through. We gotta go through us.
Right.
That's what we all gotta go through. We all gotta go through us. Is what I'm really trying to say. We gotta go through us.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Some
Some
people
people
just
get we are God. So.
Yeah, it's kind of like Cape Verdean like motto is us for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody's gonna do it for us. We got to do it for ourselves.
Yeah.
Life is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like.
We're our worst enemies. We're our worst enemies or our biggest asset.
Right. Now see, Pancho, you don't know about Mark the Shark's story.
That's Mark the Shark.
Oh,
that's Mark the Shark on the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Mark? What's up, baby?
And he's from Cape Verde, and so once you start finding out about that area and how their history is, it opens your eyes to understand things in a bigger picture, especially knowing what you know.
What state is that? What state is that?
That's out by Massachusetts, basically, right?
Well, so
Gotta get 'em,
Cape
huh?
Verde is off the coast of like
Africa.
Senegal, yeah, Africa,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. The
Senegal,
actual
all that
islands.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 10 different islands, and the Portuguese colonized it, and they used that as like part of this Atlantic slave trade.
Right, right,
They
right,
take niggas
right,
from the
right.
coast, bring them there, and then they bring them, you know what I'm saying, over. And then
Gotcha.
It's almost saying
after,
over that. Almost stands over that. So he kind of has an idea what area you guys
right,
went to. Do
and
you know
then
where Martha's Vineyard is,
right,
Poncho? It's
they
in
Yeah.
brought
that
a lot of
area.
them over
They kind of
there to work on the ships. That port
Wow.
was kind of like the freedom part. You know what I'm saying? Like you could come here, but you have to work on this ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it was like in Cape Verde, if you had a ship, you couldn't actually have a nice ship. You had to like bail that bitch out. They never wanted you to leave. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Right. So like that's the whole thing is like they didn't get their independence till the 70s, really. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, kind of like you still are under control of something that isn't there.
Yeah.
But his
You know
people
what I'm
still
saying?
kept all their culture, you know,
Right.
even the ones that came
Mm-hmm.
from over there. And that's one of the things that matters because I'm sure that we would have kept our culture, but there was an intentional plan to make us forget our culture and stuff. So that's why
Right.
we have what's going on today. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With
that
our
shit,
people.
like I say all the time, that shit was a beautiful war. Beautiful war, like strategic. Like, bro, this shit was like, it's just masterful, bro. Like, it.
It really is. And strategic. Right. The
Mhm.
dark from the light. Yeah. Shit that they
Sick,
don't have to be
sick
involved in
game.
that still works on its own.
Sick, a sick game.
That's that Jim Crow shit.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because they knew that's strong.
And then they made, and then they made
Right.
sure you, and then they made sure the black men feared the white man,
Right.
his
Well,
master.
yeah, fear is a tactic.
That's right.
Right.
But
You know what
you
don't
know
make
what? I
sense?
was learning too. But
How
one
we
thing,
will fear them but don't fear us. Because we a
you know,
beast to deal with.
you know what? One thing I learned about too, though, that they didn't teach, but it continues to come out. Yeah, it was a masterful plan that they hatched. The Atlantic slave trade was a very masterful plan that they had, but it didn't work out. Why? Because we fought the whole time, not because we fought a
Exactly.
little time and just some
Yes, we
white people
fought,
want to come
but
help us.
after
No, because
that,
we fought so it couldn't be no more. That's what it was. And the
but
country
then
was
after the
tearing up.
fight, bro, after the
Huh?
fight is when Jim Crow. After the fight is when Jim Crow brought his ass down here and told his people how to fucking maintain control of us. After all
Right.
that is when
Laws
Jim
and
Crow came around and
everything.
said, "Y'all need some help."
The
Right.
whole thing for modern for us to always remember is that we overturned what they put on us.
Every time.
Nobody came and saved us. We fought, bro.
Right.
Mhm.
We
But
made
this
it
fight
that
has
way.
been taking longer than the ones that we overcame before. If you think
They don't
about it,
right. This is
these ones
another
they
fight.
made
No,
it
this is another fight. Yeah, this is another
right.
fight. This is
Hmm.
another fight. They keep some shit going.
Right.
They keep some shit going. The white
They
race
keep
keeps some
one in
shit
the
going. That's
chamber.
what they do.
Hmm.
They keep their hand
Hmm.
in everything, and they got every motherfucking thing.
Yep.
No matter where you go,
Yep.
you
Yep.
ain't
And
got
that's like
you. You ain't gotta speak no native language or nothing. All you gotta do is have an American dollar. They got this motherfucker designed up. You motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's like the house always wins. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they make the
That's
rules.
exactly what it's like.
And they'll come get you anywhere in the world, nigga.
Yeah, they
Facts.
will.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I don't know if you heard about this,
Woo.
Pancho, but I was telling Stino about. I don't know if you heard about this, but I was telling Stino about the African dude that had like the biggest bank in Africa and stuff like that. He had died on Super Bowl day. He was headed to the Super Bowl. Him and his wife and his brother, I believe, they basically took out most of his bloodline, so that way they have control of that now.
Seen
So it
something
goes back to
about
the street.
I mean, check it
Yeah,
out though.
yeah, that shit's deep, nigga.
Homie, did you see the way that they did Libya, homie?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Did you see the way
Yeah.
that they did Libya, homie? Since I've been alive, homie. Libya was like Iran. Do you hear what I'm saying? When in the 80s, in the late 70s and the 80s, Libya was like Iran. They was the most powerful Muslim nation. They was the shit. They was the bully on the block, nigga. By threats and then by self-control. They went from being like they was to trying to be right, to trying to be well, I didn't say right, trying to do for all their people, to try to make amends for, and you see how they killed them. You see how they killed they had to stop like that. I mean, this is the
Nah,
coldest motherfucking nation in mankind. And then Rome ain't got shit on the U.S. homie. Gotta be
nah,
fucking kidding me.
right.
Facts.
This is a cold plan right here. They
You know,
killed
divide and conquer and water everything.
brought dope. Brought, look. Just to some modern day history. This motherfucking since the CIA brought dope to the black neighborhoods, different ones, dropped it off, let niggas get money, and then locked you up for life for it. Come on, my nigga. This is the right.
Still mad niggas, yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
Bro, they go to other countries and do the same shit. They take the person who's in power out of there if they don't agree with their shit.
Yep.
They-
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yep. Yep.
How else do you think you gonna get fear out of some strong niggas like that? You do this shit like that, that makes the rest of them fear. Don't you remember we were talking about Stino? When we started talking about they killed all the hardcore motherfuckers and it's a bunch of watered down niggas left? Right. Since then.
Yep. Yep.
Masterful.
Yep. 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 Yep.
But they
Yep.
understood public display of certain things can be very powerful. So, say I kill somebody and y'all don't see it, but you just hear about it. That's one thing. But say you guys see me kill a motherfucker, that puts a different kind of level of thinking on how you see me or what I'm capable of. So,
And
that public display.
I'm gonna give you another element of it. They everything they teach you in the school books is about what they did and how they did the same thing they did to you. They show you what they did to the other people that look like you around the world.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
fact.
that's what they teach. That's what they teach you in the schools. These some cold motherfuckers, homie. These are some cold motherfuckers, homie.
Like how
These
the British Empire did to India.
Right.
Same shit.
Facts, homie. To Africa, they did the same. The shit they did to India, they took to Africa. It's the
So
same
if
shit.
you do that, you get people to fear.
Facts.
You get people to want to
You have
be
an
like
empire.
you because you're the one dominating and you're the one fucking making people look fucking weak.
Yeah.
Right, right. Right.
Hey, Stino, you know what I trip on? Some of the narratives with the immigrants that come over here, and I had to sit back, man, because people go, yeah, you got the small percentage of them that act crazy, but the experience that them people finna have, they not built like us, bro.
Nah.
To have a
Right.
right, and then most of them are smart and they get their shit and they go home because going through this shit ain't good. This ain't healthy living. This American shit ain't healthy living on me.
Right.
It's not. It's fucking not.
All day. All
Right.
day.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm. Yo, what's the one that I was surprised from that the Indians run? What's the one I was surprised that the Indians run that they don't run it on this side, but over there they run that shit. What was it you was telling me they run? It was like the Dunkin' Donuts and shit. Yeah, they don't
But
run it on this
you
side, but
know,
I believe they run on that side.
you know what's crazy?
Right.
Oh hell no.
No, I'm not gonna happen. But
Mm-mm.
Stino, let me, everybody, let me share something with y'all. This is, this is America is a business. Everything
Right.
we
Yes,
see,
motherfucker.
I remember in the 80s, I was born in 75, bro. I seen all this. I seen when the Cambodians came. I seen when the Asians came. I seen when the Pacific Islanders came over here in 1980. I seen this. It's the same shit. The thing about the United States, this is a business. Now it's the Africans. Now it's the same shit. For us, we have to figure out how to thrive because we're native to this business of this land. So we native businessmen over in this mother. Cause that's all this motherfucker is, homie.
Mm-hmm.
We look at it, but we look at it wrong. We look at it wrong. See, we really do collectively. Because I used to look at it like that wrong too. Their experience, it ain't gonna never be ours. It'll never be comparable. But what you just said gave me more clarity on it. This is a business, bro. This is a bit. They at any time they can get. Okay, go.
Let me get on my clear mic. So we not the ones that's comparing. It's them niggas coming over here comparing and acting like we not taking advantage of whatever they feel like we should be
Right.
taking advantage of. First of all, second of all, understanding that America is a business right?
Basically a corporation.
Right. So I mean, the way America feel about the immigrants is they're hard workers. And I seen this one TikTok where this Latino nigga, he owned whatever business it was, and a Jamaican nigga was asking, like a Jamaican older man, he was asking him how come there's no black people coming out of the business, like he don't never it's only Latinos. And the nigga was like, why would I hire a black American? Like he didn't say we was lazy and none of that. He said we know the law. So with that being said, I took that as, all right, he know that we not gonna do certain shit, or we not gonna work over hours and not get paid overtime. Like it's certain shit that we not gonna do. And as a business, that's not good. Even though it's good as a person, like to not get treated a certain way, but as a business, you want the niggas that's gonna work 18 hours at regular pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these niggas not asking for time and a half. They not asking for nighttime differential. They not asking for safe work environments and shit like that. These niggas just want to work and get paid. So it's like we at a disadvantage because America thinks that these niggas is harder working than us, and them niggas is coming over here and they only hiring they people because they know that they can't treat us the same as niggas that just came from somewhere else. Know what I mean? So we really in the middle where it's like, all right, know what I mean? But if more of us, like if they did this, and this is what Trump said, bro, like this is just what the nigga said, bro. Like, and I'm not on no Trump or Biden shit. I'm just saying this is what he said. The nigga was like, I want to give something directly to the black people, right? He was, and no president has ever said that before, like directly to the black people. He said I'm gonna help open up 500,000 black owned businesses, straight up. And mad people was like, oh, he can't do that, and I'm like, why? I'm like, why can't he? These niggas already doing it for the immigrants. These niggas come over here. You think they doing the same paperwork as us to open a business? No, they not, nigga.
No.
They not doing the same paperwork. They not held to the same standard. These niggas is getting
exactly. They getting subsidies and sponsors.
These niggas getting all that shit, and they doing that shit because the government know that they only gonna hire their own. So they gonna bring more of them hard working niggas over here, and they gonna be a thriving business opposed to us, where it's like, nigga, we gonna want certain shit, bro. Like, nigga, we not new to this shit, nigga. We true to this shit.
They're gonna work for the bare minimum. Bare
minimum, bro. Bare minimum, because our bare minimum is luxury for them.
Facts.
So these niggas that do that shit, and then they look at us like, oh, well, how come y'all not doing it? Because I'm not about to work on the roof for fucking 15 hours in a day for fucking, I'm saying, minimum wage pay and all this other crazy shit, bro. Like, know what I mean? But the niggas be like, all right, and they hire somebody else. All the fucking cleaning jobs, or like, bro, like all these shits is cornered, bro. Like, they all cornered, nigga. You can't go as a black man and go get a hotel cleaning job. It's gonna be very rare. You wanna know why? Cause that shit cornered by Latinos, bro. Straight up. Straight up.
But the ones that come over here and do that shit, they end up fucking turning into Americanized, and then they don't want to be taking disadvantage after they're here for a while. So the new ones got to come in that are hungry again.
Yeah, I mean, but so this is how this shit happens, right? Like with the influx of with the influx of immigrants that's happening now, right? This is what's gonna happen. They going to get if they can outlast and they can survive right now and shit like that, these niggas are gonna get the businesses. Once they get all the ones that survive and they good and they play by the rules, they gonna get all the new businesses and shit. Then they gonna hire, which is just them. They gonna hire just them, bro. They gonna hire just them. So so it's like the government got a middleman between them and the immigrants because they gonna make that middleman.
They don't ever want to fix the immigration problem.
Hey, y'all niggas want a lawn care company? Cool, niggas, 100 million lawn care companies. You know what I'm saying?
niggas don't understand. This is why I fucked with the nigga Trump, because he was trying to bring all the businesses back here to this country. You know how many fucking vehicle plants we used to have back in the day where Americans had
Ford,
jobs,
yep,
nigga?
yep.
And now, my nigga, that takes a lot of jobs away. That's why I fucked with the nigga, because like he trying to make sure that the natives here, the people living here, have fucking opportunity, not sitting it overseas to where, nigga, if we need something, we gotta depend on another country.
Mm-hmm. I'll fuck with it, and I'm saying, but then at the end of the day, bro, the racistness,
fully trust
the racistness that come with the people that believe in him is what makes me like, yo, you know what? I'm just going back out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't fully trust because of history, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's not,
these motherfuckers are still around.
It's not just history, bro. Like, nigga, look, like, bro, these niggas that believe in something, bro, is wilding, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, bro, them niggas is fucking like, bro. Twitter, bro, these niggas is pure racist, bro. Like that's just the bottom line, bro.
Meetings with them,
bro.
Like he was in the meetings in them.
He sat at Nick Fuentes and for dinner, homie. Come
yeah,
on,
facts. That's a fact. That's a fact.
He ain't hiding no race, but that's the shit right there, bro. I never vote. I'll vote for the other motherfucker got the same color, but he ain't talking that kind of shit.
Son, it was once, like I said, once I worked in the communities of a bunch of niggas that had his flags up, and I felt a certain way, like, damn, like, even though nothing happened to me, I still felt like the energy. I was like, oh nah, this shit, like, they had billboards of this nigga, bro. That shit felt, bro. And I don't know if it was subtle racism, bro, because niggas ain't do nothing to me. It's just how it felt.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit felt.
They're just gonna make you feel a certain way,
bro. They didn't make me feel no type of way. That's what I'm saying. It's not like they made me feel no type of way. It's just seeing that shit. I was like, oh nah, bro, this shit different. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah, man.
This shit different.
It's echoes from this history, this nation's past. That's what it is.
I'll try to tell you.
White people really trying to, the ones that's following him, you can't say all of them is because it's not all of them. But the ones that's following him, them is them ones with that bullshit on their mind, bro. And a nigga better not. And when they told to move, they gonna move.
Real talk.
Until then, they gonna say they got that shit in their blood, homie.
And we surfaced their anger was a black man was president, and so right after the black man was president, and a white man came in, they was on that bullshit like, see, we're back in charge. Like, motherfucker, you was never in charge.
But people are stupid. It's the same history F-Tank from when they freed the slaves. And after they freed the slaves and they had Reconstruction, after they had Reconstruction, they had a backlash.
Right.
Man, fuck them niggas, man. Jim Crow them niggas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
My soul.
But the reason it's gonna be different today, because it ain't just us over here. So that shit that they talking about, now all them ain't going for it. That's the big difference.
Hold on, wait. I need to understand what you meant by it's not just us over there.
Right, because the motherfuckers that they're bringing over here, they on their side, bro.
Them niggas don't fuck with us.
I'm saying the people that believe what Trump that go for what Trump is going for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm talking about the old white people who believe in that shit. He tapping into.
It ain't just them.
No, now it's it's cold. It's like cultish. It's shit. We know other. You're right. So, we know other. We didn't. What do we call other niggas that's racist to other niggas? Uncle Tom's or Uncle.
That's true. Yeah.
This is some different shit, homie. I ain't gonna try to explain it. I'm just trying to explain what I'm seeing too. It's wild as fuck, homie.
But we are alone over here, bro. Nobody has ever come to our aid.
Yeah, and them niggas ain't going to, bro.
Motherfuckers ain't trying to be
bro,
trying to help us. None of that, bro.
The only black people that I see that are talking against reparations for Black Americans are Black immigrants. Facts.
Yep.
When they basically already got a form of reparation just by coming here, so what the fuck are they not wanting us to get ours when we've been living here, nigga?
These niggas shouldn't even have a say so in that shit. The only thing that's doing is making a better fight against us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because they're saying, well, your own people are saying.
That's what makes it. To see when you explained that to me, Stino, I know that's not. And though it's online or whatever, and it may seem like it's not talked about, that's very potent, bro. And when you told me that part of me, Donald Trump says he wants to do this, but but when I'm looking at him, when I look at politics, he don't know how to do too much at nothing. So he might say, "I want to do this for y'all." But he don't. But the nigga don't even do business good. He don't do business good, homie.
To white people, business is they got the money, they run the business. So, you know, he's very well understanding of let's keep money in this area. That's what he's good.
But the thing is this: him being able to give us something. This whole this nation will damn near have to go up.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nah, yo, bro. So what he said is, I want to open up 500 Black-owned businesses, right?
Or help them open up.
Right.
Which means he don't have to directly give us none.
But he can make it easier for us. So, bro.
Right.
And he's saying that because we're being marginalized in that area, bro. It's very hard for a Black person to go into a bank and get a business loan, bro.
Man, impossible down there.
But it's wild easy for an immigrant to go in there and get a business loan, bro. Them niggas have more businesses than we have, bro. So,
right.
So
this is like their relatives work there, but they don't.
So it'd be fairly easy for him to be like, yo, you know what? Let's stop marginalizing them and let them niggas open up businesses. Let us give them niggas more loans per capita, per hole, bro. Like, we gonna give these niggas more of a loan, like percentage wise, bro. Because these niggas deserve it. Yo, bro, like, when he said that, I took it as that nigga know what's up. And he's like, bro, these niggas deserve it more than the immigrants, bro. Like, think about it. That nigga Trump is against immigrants. So him saying I'm gonna open up 500,000 businesses for Black, or help 500,000 Black businesses open, that to me was like, bro, that nigga understands what's up. Know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga know what's up, bro. That shit is a thing, bro. Like, we're still being marginalized, bro. Still.
Right. And it's like the Democrats
is incentive, bro.
The Democrats use us like they got the good wordplay, but they ain't really about shit.
Right. Well, and if them niggas could, they would replace us with the immigrant.
Right.
That's what the plan is.
You want to know why? Because the only thing that they be losing on is urban violence and all that shit like that. And bro, and they feel like the immigrants is less violent than us. And bro, that shit just makes sense, bro. Like, that shit just really makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
So, you know, counterpoint to the whole Trump thing. I agree with you. But again, it's also what happens when it fails.
What happened with what fails?
The Black businesses. What are they going to say?
Well, there's nothing you can say. See, listen. If the opportunity's given, then there's nothing you can really say if you don't succeed. Because you're given an opportunity. But when you're not given an opportunity, we have all the room in the world to say something about how we're not getting the opportunity. That's why we complain. We're not getting the opportunity. Now, if you give us opportunity and we fail, we can't say shit.
Let me say this. You have to remember, this shit has happened before, homie. So all them Black businesses back in the 20s and the 30s and everything,
they destroyed them. They burned them.
Hold on, hear me out. They didn't take a dime of white money to build that, right?
No,
that's not true.
Listen, okay, but for what? Okay, they had different cities had different hubs of Black owned everything, right? There's nothing. The same power structure that came in and took it out the first time is still there right now.
That's facts.
You feel me? So yeah, they can give it to us.
Yeah,
and
but
let us have this,
now
but they
is
showed
see like look right. So this is the ill shit about being like a creator and shit like that, right? If you get ill enough, like you get like not like if you get like dope enough in your craft, you can let your craft speak for itself. And what I mean by that is saying, bro, them niggas don't have to do that no more. We already fucked up so much, they can take a gamble that we're probably gonna fuck ourselves.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas, like the days of them niggas burning down cities and all that shit is way gone, bro. But
Yeah,
they've
they
already
gotta
done
spend
enough
their money.
damage to where a nigga would question, like, well, probably 10% of them businesses is gonna thrive. For one, the dollar doesn't stay in our community long enough.
Right.
So we're
And
not
for two,
spending
they're not
money.
gonna do the
Like
same
this
shit
shit
they
is
used to
crazy,
do.
bro. Yeah, bro,
They're
this
not
shit
gonna burn
crazy.
down the businesses, bro.
They don't
because
need
there's too
to,
much
bro.
cameras now. It's a different day.
Them niggas don't
Yeah,
even
you're
need
right.
to do that no more, bro. Like nigga, like 9
Right.
times out of 10, bro, like we gonna fuck that shit up anyway. Know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna
which
say,
is the
"We
fucked
gave
up
you a
part
chance,
about it.
You fucked up.
Well, we don't
We're
have
not
the
gonna give you a
proper
chance again."
knowledge.
Right.
We don't have the proper knowledge to take care of a business properly, so of course we're gonna probably fuck it up at first. If people
Right,
were
so it
learning how to do things right, then
perpetuates
you
that stereotype.
right.
That's the worst part. That's the trick. They're gonna make you
Well,
think
see-
you can do it, but then know that you can't
Right.
do it.
It's like, hey, okay, we're gonna let you guys all open up businesses, and motherfuckers are gonna flock to that shit, not knowing what to do with their business. They just know they're gonna have a business. So of course it makes room for error, a lot of error. So instead of saying, you know what, we're gonna get our best business people to be operating these businesses, that way they're more thriving. That's what should be done. That's not what's gonna happen. Everybody's gonna go for a free for all, and fucking somebody gonna be able to.
and we gonna have it so you guys are automatic tax exempt right off. They ain't gonna do it right like that. You know what I mean?
It would be nice.
He said it'd be nice.
Nigga be taxes exempt because they be killing us every day.
So
They will give us, but it'll be the bare minimum.
on my soul.
You
Well,
know,
they're not gonna teach us how to fill out the paperwork either for to
right?
get it.
That
You know what I'm saying?
important shit. That
Yeah.
important shit, or that shit, the shit that takes probably a lifetime, 20 years, 25 years to really learn to apply. Nah, that's the shit we want to learn.
It does take
You
a
know what I
long
mean?
time to learn how to make a business actually make money for you, because you lose before you win in business.
Fact.
And they
For
know
real.
that most of these companies ain't gonna make enough money in the first couple of years. They know that.
No, they're
Right.
not.
And you
No,
won't be
they're
able to
not.
survive that. It's gonna fail.
Right. So they plan on that shit. They plan on half of this shit probably failing. You know what I'm saying? But they can make more money on the shit that doesn't fail.
Right.
Because
They're
there's
gonna
no
make money on
competition.
both. Yeah, they're gonna make money on
Right.
both ends because when you fail, they're gonna tax you. When you win, they're gonna tax you.
Right.
Right,
Okay,
but
fail,
giving us
win,
the
whatever.
opportunity is going to be able to give them the say so to say, well, look, we tried to give y'all this and y'all fucked it up. Y'all can't bitch no more.
Right.
Hey, yo, Stino, did you go blow already?
Yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I went to smoke
Yeah,
already.
give me the land. Fuck that. Give me some land.
You know,
Motherfucking right. Give me some land because I can learn how to work that and I'll work with some
and
land.
I can't
Give me
fuck
some
that up
land.
unless I blow it up or something. It's easier to learn how to keep your land if they give it to you.
Yeah, let me till this soil. Yeah, let me till this. Let me get my hand. Let me get it. Cannabis. Okay, let's get it cracking.
I wouldn't even go there
Then you
first.
can
Think
make
I'm
more
like, let
money.
me see if I can grow as much, oh, can I grow corn? Can I grow this and that?
Right.
First, of course, I would want to grow my own weed, you know what I'm saying? But
That too.
I would go for the food first, growing that shit, because you can take care of a lot more people, of your people, with the food that's not
And
tainted.
cannabis is the new tobacco, homie.
Yeah,
And
tobacco, actually,
any brother that it's really easy. If a motherfucker can get into that. And when I say if they can get in there, all you gotta do is really, if you don't know how to grow, you read on the shit, you set that shit up yourself, and you in the right state, You can't go wrong, homie.
A lot of people don't know that this land over here was mostly a lot of people came over to this land before Christopher Columbus. A lot of people. And it was a lot for
Yeah.
trade. Tobacco was one of the big things that people traded from here. So this land here is big for tobacco, nigga. A lot of places came here for tobacco.
Yeah.
And corn, nigga. On some real shit.
But marijuana is the new tobacco. You hear what I'm saying? Marijuana is the new
Right.
tobacco, homie.
So with that being
Believe that.
said, it'll be very lucrative. It's already been lucrative as fuck for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just sucks that it has to be governed because the weed industry right now is governed. It ain't like niggas can just grow their own shit and just hook the homies up or whatever or have it like that. No, you're gonna get taxed, and then if you're a business, there may be certain things that they may say, well, if we let you have this business, and your plants need to be sprayed with this kind of whatever. Or we have to inspect it and make sure that you're not violating these laws and can taint shit. Because there are dispensaries right now that nigga, the shit that they put on it ain't good for you. It ain't like the weed that we used to get, bro.
Nope. They say most dispensaries that are open right now ain't even legally open. That's even in California. In Los Angeles, they showed the thing on PBS. The 1,200 dispensaries, 944 are illegal.
It's not surprising, bro. Look what we did with the PPP shit. A lot of niggas did a lot of illegal PPP shit. There was some that did legal PPP shit. But whenever you give us a chance for something, we're going to run with it, legal or illegal, nigga. There's opportunity, we're trying to get it. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, opportunity is opportunity, right? But again, I mean,
Right.
it takes a couple people to ruin it for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of niggas getting indicted on that PPP shit.
Facts.
I stayed away from it because I already knew it was a trick. I already knew, basically.
Yeah, I know what Uncle Sam do. He ain't playing about this cheddar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a business.
Crazy.
You finna get the loan and go buy some shit and all this shit, nigga. You better get a business while you're doing that. Just get a little small one. That's all you had to do.
Yeah, they got the PPE task force out now?
I bet.
Yeah, they got a PPE task force.
Shit, I would just went and bought a little ice cream truck and then did whatever the fuck with the rest. And they said, well, where's your business? Sitting in the backyard, nigga, on wheels right there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's a business, bro. I just can't believe that so many niggas didn't think about at least getting something that was in a business form. Like LLC shit makes it easier for you to do that shit too. I just don't trust the government, so I wasn't trying to fuck with it at all. I was like, this is a trick.
Right.
Like, oh, they're giving away that much money? Oh, nah. You got to pay that
You know
back
how
or
many people
something.
are gonna do that? They ain't gonna catch me.
Right. Well, and that's the mind frame they want you to be in.
Uh-huh.
But nothing is free from them motherfuckers, bro. And once you realize that, you're more leery of what they're trying to give you. Because they done gave us a lot of shit that we trusted them and it fucking blew up in our face. A lot of shit from fucking way before we was even thought of. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that they try to say our people are so angry and evil and hurtful when we're good people. We actually trusted them way back in the day, and then they took advantage of it, and then here we are.
Right.
Most people in this country, if they awarded something of significance, it ain't gonna be till they damn near after they 50. I don't care what kind of work they do. You know, that's just how it is. You got to put in the work over here. They want to see it. Yeah, they want to see it.
It's just crazy, but there's a lot of games that was played. Like they understood from our youth we were strong, so they're like, okay, make sure we keep these niggas held down until a certain age. Then they won't have to fight. You know, that's why you get a lot of our people that are killed young. A lot of our people that are set up in traps for young. Or prison for young. Nigga, have you seen the niggas that come out? They go in at 18 and they come out at like 40 something. Them niggas ain't trying to do shit wrong. Them niggas is not trying to do a fucking thing wrong because the fight's been taken out, bro. That's what they do.
Yep. You ain't gonna come fight for us? Come on. We got someplace for you.
Yeah, you got all this energy and shit, and you charismatic, and you got people that'll follow you. Yeah, well, let's go sit you down, nigga. They'll forget about you after they don't see you.
Should have been in the service.
Well, I have to give them that they were good at psychological warplay. Like them niggas was good at that shit because they figured out how to work on the psyche instead of doing all the physical work. That physical shit, they ain't doing that no more. That's why you don't see them doing all that shit no more. They do the mental shit that works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of
And
fucking
slavery is still legal in the U.S. Is only if you're a prisoner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You lose all rights.
because you have no rights at that point.
No rights. You
Why
might as
get
well
that
be in the
money out?
military. You ain't got no rights, bro.
Yeah. Once when the government owns you, you have literally no rights.
Yep. And they take full advantage of that shit.
Mm-mm.
But if you can make a person believe that they're not slaved, that they're being enslaved, then they won't believe that they're being enslaved. They'll think they're actually
Oh,
being
they'll be
treated
happy
right.
as shit.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
make them
fucked up
believe
part.
that. Uh-huh.
If
get
if you
motherfuckers
told me I couldn't leave this room, you know what I'm saying? But like I never knew I could leave this room type shit.
Right.
Like
Then I'm
you know what I'm
content. Like, oh,
saying?
I'm cool. I got my room.
Right, exactly.
There's a whole world out there. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, F10. Did you ever watch Legion?
Movie?
The
The movie
show.
Legion?
No, the
No, I
show that I
started
was
it.
telling you about.
I started it.
All right. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, you'll start seeing a little bit more into the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just, like, I showed you basically, like, if you told somebody red is go and green is stop, they will
Right.
never, you know what I'm saying, question it.
I hadn't got to that part of it yet. Like, I guess it starts off more of into like the characters or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And
It
then I
gives you
guess
more like
eventually
the
gets to
mental disability type or health shit in the beginning, but
right.
yeah, once when you get into the psychology at the end, it starts
Yeah, that
showing
shit you
you
was
like,
showing me was dope.
yeah.
I
Because
don't know if
again,
Poncho's ever heard of it. But
maybe.
well, I'm glad that nigga showed up because, you know, obviously I could tell that it did something for him to be able to talk to us live too instead of through the chat.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
does help when we can communicate and hear each other's voices and shit. Like, it's different than the chat replying and all that.
Right. No, it's
So I'm glad.
definitely nice to be able to see everybody's opinions like full.
Right.
Like,
This nigga, Stino, that nigga stopped playing the boxing game, bro.
did
All
he?
right, well, I'm probably, yeah, he ain't, I think he's not doing anything right now. He probably went to go eat or something. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go eat.
Word.
Catch up with y'all niggas later. But it was
Word.
fun. It was real fun, actually. Yeah, only me, you, and Stino are left. Black and Poncho left.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't need it till just now. I had my shit still on whatever the visual shit was, the YouTube.
Same.
You work today?
No, so I lost my job.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear that, bro.
It was definitely some BS.
Hey,
Like,
maybe it's time for a break.
definitely, because I was one person working 6 days straight, and yeah, I was definitely, I wanted out anyways, but the way they did it, so I remember I got a call saying, oh, there was a check that never got, cashed, and I was like, okay, do you remember when it was? And, figured it out. I did give my mom that one, but I don't know if it was cashed or not. You know what I'm saying? Like that they told me it
Right.
wasn't cashed. I believed it, and then I went in tried to cash it. And then they told me like a couple months later or whatever.
That you
Um,
try to double cash it. That's what they try to say.
yeah,
That's some
yeah.
fucked up shit, bro. That's some
But
fucked up
like
shit because. Go ahead, my bad.
the thing is, it's like the assistant manager, I think. One of the managers had to override it. But you know what I'm saying? It's my fault, but not their fault.
Right.
You
So
know what
that
I'm
means the
saying? And
system manager was notified that it had already been cashed, and instead of saying that to you, went ahead and overrid it and let you cash it again. So that's pretty fucked up,
right,
bro.
right.
That's almost like
And
entrapment, my nigga, for real.
the fucked up thing about Massachusetts though is we're at a at will state. So like they could basically fire you
Oh,
for anything you do.
really?
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. That's
Well, them,
kind
them
of the
laws be
reason.
varying state to state.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I don't really like this state for a lot of things. Like it kind
Yeah,
of
that's
sets you up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. When they let a person fire you for any reason, they usually take advantage of it, especially
yeah,
after they done already worked the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I've
exactly.
helped companies rise from being low and almost non-existent to thriving and shit like that, and had a motherfucker fire me for no reason but try to act like they had a reason. And when it came down to, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go get unemployment since you fired me, right? But it's like, okay, wait a minute. So you can't get unemployment if you're fired. I'm like, I
Right,
know, but when I go to get unemployment, you got to prove to the unemployment place that I got fired, so I can't get unemployment. And when they can't do it by law, like things that aren't law, how should I say this? Things that aren't good reasons by law to fire a person, then they have to turn around. And so what my ex boss did was like, oh no, no, we'll just tell them you got laid off. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell them I got laid off because you fired me for non-right reason. You didn't have a reason to fire me. You just try to find some dumb shit when there was no kind of, if there was, there's supposed to be like, okay, you give them a warning, okay,
right,
this, that, and then fire them. You don't just go, oh, you know what, I think you were just giving me a hard time, so you're fired. Down here, you can't do that because you can do it, but there a person can still get unemployment because technically you fired them for false reasons, for like
right.
non-labor law reasons. So there, that sounds like it's fucked up because they could just fire you and not have to get no repercussions of firing you for false reasons or wrong reasons.
Well,
You know
it's
what I
just
mean?
again, I mean, it's at will. So I mean, like,
That's
I mean, they
crazy.
at
I've never heard of that.
anytime, anytime.
At will. That
So
means
I
they can
mean,
even fire you on your day off, huh?
right. Well, that's the thing. I
That's
was
crazy.
suspended for a little bit, and then I got my check in the mail. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Oh,
oh,
okay.
okay, cool. I didn't know. I thought they had to like give me like notice or something, but like I don't
They
know if
do
they do.
technically.
That's what I'm saying. But like at will, I don't know if they do because like
Well,
technically they just
at will, they
you
probably
know
don't.
that's what I'm saying. As long as they send you your check, I mean, like you know what I'm saying for what you work. That's
That's
what they got
fucked
to
up.
do. And yeah, so I'm like, because I wanted to try to sue, but I'm like thinking to myself because I looked it up and I was like, because that was not my thing in school. It was more constitutional. Um,
Okay.
but again,
For
it's
the
just
rights
kind
of
of like
Constitution.
basically, yeah. So it's like technically like what you can and can't do um legally
on the
wise, like you know what I'm saying, like
on a
if a
constitutional level.
corporation, right,
Right.
right, if a corporation was like violating your rights or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like that would be
Okay.
the shit I'd be consulted on type shit. um but
But with the at what is it called? At will law that changes things, right?
yeah, yeah, so like that's the whole thing. It's like state law basically screws you in that aspect because, I mean, like I said, if they don't like you or you know what I'm saying, like
Hmm.
I don't know, it's just
Shit that
they
can be
don't have to.
sued for as
Right,
discrimination. You know what I'm saying? That's
right. They don't
crazy.
really have to give a reason why they fired you. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
that's not
fucked
really
up.
like yeah, that's not
That's
really
not
like the thing.
constitutional, bro. That's not
Ye-
constitutional. They shouldn't be able to do it
yeah,
because
I know.
really,
Yeah,
what?
no,
Well, they
because
made it to where they
technically,
can.
right? Because it's state. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Now,
so, if
logically,
you
federal is supposed to trump state, but they made it to where it could be a fucking federal thing or a state thing that has to be respected. Like that's crazy.
yeah, so like that's the kind of thing. It's like okay, cool, sweet. So like
You know your
they
constitutional right,
right. Well, as an
but they don't
American,
matter.
like you're entitled to certain things, but in that state though, like you have to follow that state. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
But like
crazy.
federal is more deeper shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like technically Massachusetts, like it's decriminalized for weed, but like on a federal level, they could still
It's
screw
still
you
illegal.
on that. But they don't do that because again, it's like they really only want to do that for like big shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For shit that they feel they could change the rules a little bit for. They
Because
which is fucked
they'll
up.
get you on a fine. You know what I'm saying? Like $100 fine, and that's what they'd rather do, and that helps the state. Whereas
Right.
if they put you in federal prison, that doesn't really help the state. It helps the federal
The
penitentiary.
federal. Right. Uh-huh.
Right. So it's like, yeah, no, why would we, you know what I'm saying, charge people federally when we could just get all this money from fines?
The state. Right.
Right.
I'm sure once they realize how much money they could get off of what they did about the whole weed being legal in states that want to and illegal still federally and shit like that, they knew they could still make money. And if they wanted to catch the big fish that decided to not do it through the legal way, like through the business shit, they could still pop them, you know what I'm saying? And get the
Right.
money that way still.
Right. So I mean,
Yeah, they're cold piece.
that's the game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like they it's Massachusetts for a reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll get the money somehow and then make
Right, they gonna
you
get theirs
right, right. Because like
and
we
make
still have
penalize you.
facts, facts. We still have what is it? What's the tax on it? Oh god. Hold on, let me look it up.
Is it a business type of tax or a buyer's tax? Is it? There's so many
Like
different taxes that they do on
it's like
things.
a really high sales tax.
Oh, okay, high sales tax. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's 6.25%, which isn't like New York, but I mean it's still like high. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
and that includes um uh sales of like rental charge, tangible personal property, including gas, electric, and steam, and telecommunications. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your gas has tax, your electric has tax. Um,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
So,
Like,
so what they do to us is they give us like the regular sales tax, and then there's also another tax they start doing on us, and it's what is it? It's MSG customer surcharge tax as well. So, but that to me is a sales tax. How are you trying to reword it and tax us twice? And this is on a receipt that I'm looking at right now. I got the regular state tax or whatever sales tax on the item, right? And then also it has this MSG customer surcharge auto SA tax that's 10%.
oh, that's crazy.
Right. So in certain states, they get to double tax you somehow. That's just weird as fuck. And every time I see receipts from this store, It just pisses me off because it's like, how do you tax me twice?